Good evening, YouTubers. This is your zip code for Farik. Matt Shiny here in the 92805 zip code on this Tuesday, May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. The place we're going to be looking at this evening, though, isn't really known for Cinco de Mayo. It's known for five something else, namely being the fifth state in the Union, Connecticut. It is indeed the fifth of the original colonies to become a state. This was on January 9th, 1788. Some of you share a birthday with Connecticut. You know who you are. It became a colony in 1662. There was settlement in 1634 and up to the years following 1662. They had to deal with the Pequot Indians. They defeated them. I don't know if there are any Pequot Indians in the state today, but maybe the zip codes I'm going to look at will tell me something about that. Today's Connecticut, it looks kind of like a coonskin hat, and it actually has looked like a coonskin hat. There's a little stub that's the closest part to New York City. Connecticut does indeed border New York on the east. It's Massachusetts to the north of it, Rhode Island's to the east of it, and the Long Island Sound, another water border with New York, is to the south of it. It is 48th in size, 4,849 square miles of land, 58.1% of which is forested. There are 285 demographic zip codes here, and there are 3.6, almost 3.7 million people that live in the state. 29th in population, 4th in density, 750 people per square mile. Capital is Hartford, kind of in the middle of the state. Largest city is in Bridgeport, in that kind of in that little stub I just talked about, or near that little stub. It's in Fairfield County, which is in New York City's backyard. And to be honest, I think county government in most of Connecticut is just their real estate holdings anymore. Not that happened in Massachusetts as well with many of the counties. They don't really function on the level except for the courthouse anymore. 77.3% white, 13.3% black, 19.2% Hispanic, 5.5% Asian, 2.9% two or more races, 0.9% American Indian, and 0.1% Hawaiian or Pacific Islander. And if you are wondering why the percentages don't add up to 100, it's because Hispanics can be any race, white, black, or other. Being Hispanic is being an ethnicity, not a race. Although some might disagree with that. That's how the census looks at it, and I think it's a good way to go, actually, if you're going to classify people. The area, on average, gets 47 to 50 inches of rain a year. Snow falls about 35 to 40 inches of that per year. Income, $96,049 per year. Median household income. Average home value somewhere between $438,000 and $499,000. There have been a lot of famous people here from Connecticut. We're just going to talk about a couple that are politicians, and we'll talk about others that are specific to the zip codes I'm going to do. Joe Lieberman is probably the most well-known U.S. senator I could think of in my time of life. The man was, I think, courageous. He was a Democrat for a long, long time. Eventually left that and became an independent because he didn't agree with the policies. He's a patriot, what he was, from what little I know about him. And Bush 43, that is George Herbert Walker Bush's son, W., was born in New Haven in 1946. Although he is known for being from Texas, he was born in New Haven, Connecticut. And the Bush family had holdings still in Connecticut and Maine, and they kept a foothold there in New England, even though more and more time was spent in Texas. So, with the ranch and everything like that. As far as it goes for the climate, it's probably the southern part of the state is humid subtropical. Note, subtropical, not tropical. And as you get it's not a very big state, but as you go inland, it very quickly changes to continental. Continental hot summer in the Connecticut Valley, and then at the edges of the state, warm summer continental. Meaning, well, really for some people it would be cool summer, depending on where you're from. But by comparison. So, Connecticut, looking like a coonskin cap. Connecticut. Anyway, the next few videos we'll be talking about that state and its things that are going on. It's known as the Constitution State, also known as the Nutmeg State, and the state of steady habits, land of steady habits. Unless you're in north end of Hartford, then it's a land of heady stabbits. But anybody there on Blue Hills Avenue or maybe near Kenny Park can tell me. Anyway, if you hit like. If you don't, hit don't, and throw some digital vegetables at me. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.